Last time you played Brisbane, you were without a win. Here we are now going to Brisbane with the chance to make it a 10-game unbeaten streak. Can you talk about the difference in the playing squad with what's happened in the last 10 games?
I think obviously a bit of luck on the way. Start of the season, things weren't coming off for us, and as the Brisbane game was, everything fell our way in the day, and I think the performances have just got from strength to strength, and the players have been outstanding since then.
What do you think are the main reasons behind what's happened? Not so much in the unbeaten run, but the last 3 games, which have all been wins. Is there anything that's ramped up even more?
I think the positive thing is we've played a bit poorly in some of the games, especially in the second half of the games, and we've managed to get the win. And I think for us, it's a sign of a good side, and we're doing the things that we've been doing at the start of the season. We just kept doing it, and obviously the bosses said don't panic, keep doing what we're doing, and the results will come, and they sure have.
There's a lot of competition for spots at the attacking end of the field, but it's been a pretty solid kind of back four. But do you still feel, I guess, that you're being pushed by others who aren't in the team each week at training, for example?
Of course you are, absolutely. And the manager's made it very clear as well that the players, obviously, you got to push yourself for places, and at any time you step in, you got to be ready. And there's players who have stepped up to the plate when they've been called upon, and people have took the chance and opportunity, and they've been rewarded. And I think you got to look at Cammy Devlin, great example, who's come in there, and he's been like a breath of fresh air for us. I think team of the week, how many times now for him? He's just been outstanding in front of us. But it goes from the top, from our strikers, they're defending from the front, and when we're called upon, we do our business as well.
No David Ball last week. He may or may not feature, of course, tomorrow night, depending on how his hip is. What do you lose by not having him, and what does he add when he is there?
I think the quality that he's got, he's the energy, and he can run in behind, come to feet, drop in deep. Just want to get him on the ball. I think he's exciting. The fans love watching him play, and for us, he's a big player.
And obviously Brisbane tomorrow night. They've had an up and down season, but you think they present a pretty real threat to you tomorrow night at home?
Yeah, they will be. I think recent weeks they've been really good, and they're looking like they're playing a bit of confidence. So it'll be a tough one, especially at their place. And I'm sure Robbie Fowler will have his players want to have a bit of redemption after their last game.
Did you ever play against him?
I've played against him. I think in his final years. So it was like a lot of people say, he's an absolute living legend, so very honoured to that.
With this run of form, what's been the changes that's sort of like up front, or can you attribute it to the attackers up front?
I think everybody's played a big part. I think from back to front, you look at Stefan in goal, some of the saves, and he's been outstanding. I think he's even got nearly an assist a few times, and all through the park the players have played a big role, and I think the strikers, they'll get a lot of the glory and the praise, but the midfield who've been doing all the dogs, and the back four will stick together, and we'll try and do the best we can.
I'm going to ask about David Ball again. What sort of difference does he make to the team when he's back in?
I think he offers you something different. The quality that he's got, both-footed, he's got pace, and he likes to come in the deeper roles as well. He's always asking questions for defenders, and he's a nightmare to play against, and play against him day in, day out in training. I know what it's like for the A-League defenders, so he's a difficult one to deal with. So we're very fortunate, but like we say, it'll be good to get him back out there soon.
You've been around the traps. Have you had sort of a run of form like this in a team, or is this quite unique for you?
It's obviously it's unique. I think having the player with the confidence when you're winning, it's great to come in on a Monday morning, and when you're obviously losing, it's the worst thing. But that's football for you. It's a roller coaster ride, and you've got to enjoy the highs and never get too low. And I keep saying that, but it's so important. And with the boys that we've got there, fantastic dressing room, and it's great to be around.
You haven't had a loss in a while. Are you guys sort of scared of losing now?
Not at all. I think we just go game by game. We don't get carried away, and I think we always look to ourselves and stop worrying about other teams. And the thing is, for us, it's we work on our strengths and then other teams' weaknesses, and that's all we do. And just play with the confidence that we are. Every game is different, and we make sure that we're on it.
In Brisbane this weekend, what are you expecting from them?
I think they've been playing with a lot of confidence lately, and they have got players that can hurt you. So on the day, it's about us making sure that we deliver the performances that we've been doing and improving all the time. And I think, just not getting carried away. But we've got some threats, so we've got to deal with that, and we'll look at what their main things are. But overall, we're ready for it.
And how's Brandon fitting in? Are you excited to see him on the field?
Yeah, I think obviously the energy that he's got on the ball, and he's got some engine going forward, so he'll be another one who's good, obviously, to get his chance as well.
Cool.
It would be a club record this week of his undefeated for 10 games. Does that add any sort of special meaning for you guys?
I think it's nice for the football club, but for us, it's obviously still halfway through the season now. We just want to get through top 6 is what we're looking for, and yeah, all the other stuff is we'll let you guys take care of that.